Hello and welcome to our spooky Halloween version of 7 Minutes in Hell. I am Camry Bishop.
I thought this was Shrek.
I'm Shrek.
And I'm a chicken man.
And today we are joined by cosplayer Mishamai.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Misha. And you are dressed as...
Mai Shiranui from Fatal Fury or King of Fighters, the video game.
That's what I was going to tell
yeah.
Camry, because Camry didn't know.
Okay.
And I knew most of this stuff.
Sure.
Because I'm the chicken man.
The chicken man knows all. We are
Yes.
also joined by another guest for our listeners who can't see. We're joined by,
Well, yeah.
I'm going to call him Frank. Just
There's a
because
guy between Camry and I.
It's a guy. He doesn't have any skin or flesh.
And he's hostile.
And he is hostile.
This is not the welcoming signal that Misha
No.
Mai wanted.
Actually, it is. It's perfect.
Oh.
It's exactly what I wanted when I came in here.
Just kidding.
Well,
now we
in
know.
that case,
Oh, thank you.
you're welcome.
This is how we say hello.
We're
on 7
giving her
Minutes
the
in Hell.
finger, guys. We all just gave each other the finger. Honestly, this is the Halloween special. If you're listening to the audio, get over to YouTube.
Like, what are you doing?
This is a visual one.
Yes.
You're gonna want to take a look.
It's all set
So,
up.
Camry, let's get into
Let's get into
all
our
Halloween
spooky
topics.
First off, we're going to be starting with something you can't do Halloween without: costumes.
Costumes, and I think I know the perfect person to go. Let's start the spooky clock. Misha, what's the sexiest costume a person can wear?
Sexiest costume a person could wear. Oh, man.
And you can reference yourself, previous costumes.
Oh, that's almost no fun.
Okay.
I think the sexiest costume someone could wear.
Mm.
I really like those corny couple costumes. I'm sorry. Like, I really like the avocado ones, where they like they fit together.
This
or
is like the pit
the
of the
pregnant-
avocado.
Yes.
And then
Or like the socket and like the plug one.
Oh.
you think that's sexy.
So that's
'Cause I
sexy.
see
So
that and I
hot.
think this is uncreative. This is sad.
Like-
Okay, but the first time it came out, did you really think it was uncreative and sad?
Well, maybe the first time, but yeah, once it's been commercialized and
Okay.
it's in a spirit Halloween.
Socket and plug is funny though because it's
Explain
it
it.
is
'Cause,
sexual.
Explain it.
Okay.
Maybe if the
Joe, do you
woman.
know how sex works?
It sounds electric to me.
Stop.
Camry, what's the sexiest costume to you?
So I was thinking less clothes.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna go like Tarzan, just got a loincloth,
oh,
and that's it.
primal.
Primal, sweaty.
He knows how to speak to animals.
He's gentle and communicative with animals.
You throw on that Phil Collins soundtrack.
He
Well-
did not
A
have
lot
to go
of
that
drums
hard.
like.
I don't want to. You'll Be in My Heart is not sexy, but
Not that one. One of the ones with
the
the drums.
trash can song.
No,
I love that one. It's
That's
so good.
Rosie O'Donnell singing is not
It's so good.
not
That's
getting me in the
debatable.
mood.
height of sexiness.
Yeah.
I
Dibbit it.
that's not right. I would like to say that to me, the sexiest thing someone can have is a great brain.
Oh my god.
So to me, probably a teacher.
Addressed as a
Really?
teacher or an actual teacher?
I was
Probably
going
just a real
for-
teacher,
Oh.
just going to work every day.
So no costume.
That's what I call sexy.
When you said a great brain, I thought of Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls. I was like, yes.
That's
Wait.
a good one. Joe doesn't get references.
Does he
so
have a great brain?
His brain is like literally outside of his head.
Oh, like Mars Attacks.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the
Now we're
Powerpuff
finding
Girls,
common ground.
The Powerpuff Girls often like bash his brain. It's true.
It's
And
like
this-
in a glass
Yeah.
dome.
And
They
this
often
is
break
sexy.
And then
too.
he always has like glass shards in his brain.
Okay.
Speaking of
Now,
so
we just met Misha today. And I think we're getting a real glimpse into her character
yes.
of what she likes.
Your face is so like, oh my god.
Yeah. And it's wearing a chicken head over.
There's a lot of things going on with your face.
Again, if you're not watching this one, get over to YouTube.
But now I have a question.
Oh,
So when it comes to Halloween, for yourself personally, do you prefer sexy or silly?
oh.
Oh, what's really great about this is not a lot of people know. As a cosplayer, we don't use Halloween like everyone else does.
Mm.
Halloween is a cosplayer's night off. So we will go
Oh.
silly or just like I've always wanted to be a sheet ghost. I've
yeah.
pulled off
Classic.
some like really elaborate costumes, but I've never done the sheet ghost.
Is this the year?
I think it might be.
It
Wow.
should be.
After you're done, immediately throws that sheet
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
We're just gonna throw a
And
sheet over
done.
you.
I also like the idea
out.
if you were a sheet ghost and you were wearing this underneath and
Yeah.
no one had any idea. They're like, that's just a
Regular
third grade
old-
child hungry for some Kit Kats. I would like to say that I think the sexiest costume I've done, and I'm going to ask you two about yours, but I think the sexiest I've done was Uranus. And
Okay.
mostly I liked dressing like the planet because then people would ask me like, what are you? And I would say Uranus.
Was there any like other pun connected to it, where you just dressed as the planet?
What
Did
do
you
you
have
mean?
like a little butt on the costume or something?
I had my butt.
Well,
Does
Was it
that
sticking
count?
out? Was it like
Yeah, I was
cut
I was
out of the-
bottomless. And I had this little paper lantern. I spent so much time on it. I can't make. Do you make your own costumes?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
I thought this was such a good idea. I got a paper lantern thing and I put my body in it, but then I was cutting it and it looked so bad. It was like mangled. And that's why I think everyone was like, what are you?
That's really the reason.
So,
But also you were bottomless and Donald Duck in it.
yeah.
So you were just like an orb on top.
That is
Yeah.
confusing.
And I spent most of the night in a cell, in a jail cell. But that's me. What?
You made friends.
What's your favorite costume from the years?
So actually, one of my favorites is last year, the girls at the Chive, we dressed up as the Bring It On cheerleaders.
Did you do the
And
whole
yes,
cheer?
and we did like the beginning cheer from the movie. Half of us were the Toros, half of us were the Clovers.
Yeah.
We were dressed as cute little cheerleaders with our cute little skirts and cute
That's
little tops.
incredible.
And I say it was a hit. It's one of the top videos on our TikTok,
True.
actually. So
That took a lot of coordination.
It did.
Yeah.
It really did. And not
And
everyone was great at it.
Some
but-
people got mad, I think, in that process.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
What's your favorite costume that
My
you've been?
favorite costume that I've been, I really like the video game characters. That's why I chose this one today. Either My Shiro Nui or Chun-Li are the ones I'm actually really well known for because, like, again, if you're not watching this on YouTube, switch over. I'm kind of known for my thighs.
Mm-hmm.
I used to bodybuild a little bit, and
Oh,
that
nice.
like kind of goes hand in hand in power lift.
You,
With a
you have
costume.
power thighs.
Yeah, power thighs.
What do you? I mean, I wouldn't know, but what can you lift with them? Like what's a?
like weight
Yeah.
wise? My
Is this rude to ask?
no,
Someone
my,
cut me
How
off
much
if I'm
weight?
being rude.
how much do you even lift, bro? Is literally what
Yeah.
you just said to me.
Well, it's like you don't
He
skip leg day. You
did.
know, you've got.
You're all about leg day.
My squat max was 250 pounds on competition platform, and my
Whoa.
deadlift max was 303 pounds.
Deadlift is where you
Yeah.
pull the thing off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So I could theoretically pick you up if you were a bar.
Yeah. I just went to the
But
doctor today,
alas,
and I weigh 190, so you could
she said
you could
easy.
sling me around this room if you wanted to.
Easy. Oh, that's another one of my favorite costumes I've done. Not gonna lie. She-Hulk. I was in full body paint for that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I want to
cool.
see this after.
I will
I'm
definitely show it to
I'm gonna
you.
follow your Instagram. I
Please
think.
do.
Okay. Final thoughts. I love costumes. That's
Oh, there wasn't even like a tink down.
Oh,
like
no.
No.
you really do have to kind of pay
It
attention.
kind of got
No.
you.
And I got scared.
I love costumes.
I got-
Great note to end on, Joe.
I got
Thank you
scared.
so much for those
Well, you
wise
know,
words.
I think I need a break. So
think you
let's
do too.
take one of those right now. 7 Minutes in Hell is proudly brought to you by TheCHIVE.
Feeling bland, boring, and uninspired? Want an easy way to lift your spirits and make life worth living?
TheCHIVE has the perfect thing to soothe what ails you. Chive Teas. Chive Teas are like a hug from an old friend on a crisp autumn eve.
Or a tall iced tea on a hot summer's day?
Wear a Chive Tea out and about and get ready for the compliments. So many compliments you'll feel like my smile. Loved by all.
So don't settle for bland and boring when you can be bold and beautiful. Shop the store at thechivery.com and shine on like Joe's Grill.
Guys, I would like to introduce a new topic. Is that okay?
Yeah.
As long as you call me Swamp Daddy, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Swamp Daddy.
Hereby only referred to as.
Yes, Swamp Daddy. I have a topic, and there's a song, everyone loves it. It's called The Monster Mash.
I've heard
And it's about all these monsters, I don't know, getting
it's
together
a
in a
graveyard smash.
Graveyard smash. Well, here's the thing. There's like a sexual energy behind that song. And I think most people would agree. So what I thought would be interesting is to make the Monster Smash bracket, and we'll say who of these horrifying monsters is the most smashable. And by the end of this 7-minute topic, we will have the winner of the most smashable monsters. Start the clock. Your first matchup, Zombie versus Wolfman.
Wolfman.
I'm
Okay.
glad we can agree. Zombie, he's gonna fall apart.
That's going to stink,
Yeah.
too.
It's gonna stink.
It's gonna stink. He might not even have all his parts.
That's true.
Oh, no.
Get him out of here.
See ya. Okay, Chucky versus Sully from Monsters, Inc.
Oh, come on, Sully.
Sully.
Okay.
Not the doll Chucky. No.
No.
The children's toy.
Maybe this bracket was too easy.
No, well, it's gonna get harder.
It's
right?
going to get harder.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going on to Frankenstein's monster versus Beetlejuice.
Ugh.
Who,
I was like,
who is more bangable?
Oh,
And look at that
Beetlejuice
photo.
is so ugly.
But he's
But at least he's like a
funny.
human body, kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
so
and
does
it's-
Frankenstein's
that's
monster.
True.
It's just
It's
hodgepodge.
Yeah.
Of
whose
body.
parts did he get? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Because he's got the height going for him.
okay, and like attractiveness. Yes, he's got the height going for him. But Beetlejuice is funny.
Beetlejuice is funny. We
funny.
love a funny king.
but
He's a little manic.
He's
he's-
crazy.
yeah.
I think I'm going Frankenstein's monster.
I think so too. Frankenstein's monster. He follows instructions really well.
Just
She
keep the
said it.
candles. Keep the
Yeah.
candles away from
No
him.
wax play.
Okay. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this, but I have filled out this bracket before. So
Ooh.
I already have my
Okay.
answer locked in.
So we'll.
So we'll see if we match up.
Got it.
Sweet.
Okay, then Dracula versus Pinhead.
Ooh.
And Pinhead is from Hellraiser.
Yeah,
the movie.
I. Do
I actually
not.
just cosplayed Hellraiser recently.
What?
Oh, really?
That one's sick too. Yeah.
Were you
sorry.
Pinhead?
No, my friend was Pinhead and I was the Gasp, which
See,
is
I
from the
haven't
newer
seen,
movie.
I haven't
but-
seen
Oh
it.
my gosh. Well,
I haven't seen anything.
Pinhead is just. You did pick a bad picture for Dracula, though. But I would have to.
Whoa.
I love
Rude.
that. I love that version
Sorry.
of
Rude to
Dracula
Nicolas
though.
Cage.
That-
No, yes, I do love that version, but he looks so creepy. But I still want to pick him.
Oh, but Pinhead is a straight up sadist.
Oh,
Straight
so I
up.
guess it depends on what you're looking for.
like
Mhm.
to the next
Yeah,
level.
Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Vampires are kind of
They're in.
sexy to
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
people. Okay.
Sexy to some people.
He's like,
Okay,
"Not me,
okay.
though."
Not me. Well, I don't
Wait,
want
we
to
can-
telegraph my
we
feelings.
can hear who you voted for.
Yeah.
Medusa versus the Invisible Man.
You can't.
Medusa's hot.
Medusa is hot.
That's literally why she was cursed and everything.
Yeah,
she was
because
just,
she was so hot.
she was just too hot.
I say Medusa.
Too hot to
Is he
handle.
gonna be wrapped up like? Is because he's usually wrapped up.
I mean, he can be
Oh.
however
Unless he
you want him. You know what I
unwraps.
mean?
And then I'm like, I can't see what's going on.
But you
Yeah.
remember that scene from Scary Movie where she was like
Oh,
by
she's
the
like,
ghost
with the
kind of
ghost,
thing? You
and
can
she's just,
kind of
like,
play that out with Invisible Man.
banging her head against That's true too.
Still Medusa.
What them?
Okay, Medusa.
What
whoa.
them snakes do? You know.
What them snakes do?
Oh, no. But yeah, you can't make eye contact with her.
She can
Right?
wear sunglasses.
Blindfolded?
Hey, oh,
Ooh.
okay, he wears sunglasses.
Ooh.
Maybe they should hook up. The
I
Invisible
think
Man.
they should.
and Medusa.
Perfect.
Okay, next one. Pennywise versus the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay, we got this is kind of a.
I don't like
Children's
either
Wait,
of
what's-
those.
Remind me what the Stay Puffed Man looks like.
Mm. What do you think? He's kind of like a sailor.
Hey,
He's got
sailor.
them marshmallow baby thighs.
Okay, well that's not the best selling point.
Well, I wish
I
I wouldn't have
hate-
said that.
I
to be
hate
honest.
clowns so much though,
Mhm.
but I don't want baby thighs.
And his face.
And-
Both of their faces are
Both
like
of
on
their
the
faces.
Yeah.
spectrum.
But Pennywise is kind of a
opposite.
freak. He can like contort his body.
Okay, so I think we'll lock in Pennywise just for.
What? No.
No?
Are you saying Pennywise?
You want Stay Puffed?
If you say Stay Puffed, I'll go with Stay Puffed.
I'm going Stay Puffed.
I would go.
Okay, we'll go for
because I really do
Marshmallow.
hate clowns.
He's got the dad bod.
I just didn't like.
Yeah,
what
he's
said.
got that dad bod. You know, more. What did they used to say? More cushion for the push.
Oh my god.
There we go. That's
They sure
the right,
say that.
That's the right.
Okay, The Fly versus Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla.
Okay, we don't even need to go there.
Not the Fly. Godzilla. It's Godzilla.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't
The
think I'd
Fly
actually
is
seen The
gross,
Fly.
But you know, it starts as Jeff Goldblum. There's some Jeff Goldblum in there. Bigfoot versus Other Mother in Coraline. Okay.
I think we're both like, the other mother is scary.
She turns into like a spider.
She is
kind of woman.
scary.
I don't know. Spider ladies are
think-
kind of hot.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she wants to take your eyes.
And what's Bigfoot want?
Nobody knows. He may not exist.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Oh, okay. We gotta. Okay. What do you think?
You call it.
What if I said other mother?
Okay, great.
Go for it.
I loved how you
Other
said that.
mother.
Other
All right, let's
mother.
move on. Now we're going
Okay.
back. So now it's Wolfman versus Sully from Monsters.
That's
Inc.
hard.
I don't think Sully is sexy.
Okay, Wolfman.
Oh,
Look at him.
He's got a great smile.
he's a good. Actually, you know what? He's a good guy.
He's a
Okay,
really good
Sully.
guy.
I say Sully.
Sully.
You want to
Sully.
smash the good guy. Okay. Frankenstein's monster versus Dracula. This is a classic matchup.
Do you want Dracula?
Dracula, yeah, easy.
Drac. Okay, Drac is back.
Drac is
We're
bad.
going to go Medusa versus the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Medusa.
Medusa.
Okay. Yeah, these are getting easier now. And then Godzilla versus Other Mother.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
I was
down.
almost worried.
We're down to the final four. Sully versus Dracula.
Sully versus Dracula.
Ooh.
Well, if it's that version of Dracula that we're looking at, not like some Edward Cullen version,
Right.
or then
It
I'm gonna
does
have
depend
to
on
go.
the version, but we like Sully.
yeah.
Okay. Sully's in the final two. And it's
Why are you
Medusa.
surprised? Are you?
I don't judge here, except when I do. Medusa versus Godzilla.
Oh.
I think Medusa's a practical size.
Okay.
I
I think it's a logical choice.
She wants,
Do you want Godzilla?
She
We'll put
wanted
Godzilla.
I don't know what I want.
It's hard. You have to make such quick decisions.
Oh my gosh,
about
especially
who
this
you're gonna
last
smash.
one.
Okay, I'm going to put Godzilla.
Okay.
No, Medusa. Do Medusa.
Oh, Medusa.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sully versus Medusa.
Shit.
That's hard.
That's hard.
What was yours?
Hurry!
Medusa.
Ugh.
Do you
Okay.
agree?
Say again.
She wants Sully.
What do you want?
Medusa.
I said Medusa. We all agree.
Medusa for the win.
Oh my gosh, down to the wire.
I gotta stretch out a little bit.
This is unanimous. That Medusa is the most monster smashable.
Literally that hot.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
She's not pretty. She's
It's-
fine.
Yeah. And there's
Exactly.
something like she's a bad girl.
She is
Anyway.
a bad girl.
Only because they turned her into a bad bee.
Yeah.
True.
And you can't look at her, or can you look at her through reflection? I don't
That's
know.
what he did in Percy Jackson.
Okay. Well, let's get to the final topic. I'm
But
just
that's not
so
a
glad
horror
we
movie.
all agreed on that.
I'm
Wow.
shocked.
I'm more curious about did you pick the Stay Puft Man?
Again, the topic's
I
closed.
really want to know all of your
There's
picks.
no
but
knowing what I wrote.
Whatever. I'll see later. But we're going to move on from scary characters to
Okay.
something similar. And it's what our producer Brandon liked to describe as scary make horny. Start the clock.
What an intro.
All right, just like that.
Another thing we can call it is horror-induced horniness. So it's about the study of how scary movies make people horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Right off
saying
the bat.
yes.
Yeah.
So you agree with that?
Well, it's kind of like the what's it called? The suspension bridge effect. Where like when you have the adrenaline running and the person next to you, you guys kind of make a bond. It can also be kind of like trauma bonding, which I don't know if that's great, but sorry, I got really quiet there. But yeah, no, I see it. I mean, you watch a scary movie, it sets the mood. You guys are all clinging to each other.
The clinginess I get. Like I always thought when I was in high school, I was like, the dream is to go to a haunted house with a girl.
So then she like
And
grabs
it's like,
on to
she's
you.
so scared, and I'm the big tough chicken man. You know, she's like,
The
chicken
big
man,
tough-
I love you. At the end when the chainsaw guy comes out,
Uh-huh.
because they always
And
end with a
cuts
chainsaw guy, right?
And he cuts you right up.
Don't you think we're beyond chainsaw guys at this point?
No.
Anyway,
chainsaws
that's
are
a different
scary.
topic.
Okay.
Chainsaws
I think
are
chainsaws
scary.
are scary.
Oh,
But so yeah. It is a
Outvoted.
matter of human instinct to want to be close to one another when you're scared. It goes back, according to the study, it's an intimacy coach who was giving this information. It goes back to prehistoric times when we needed to band together in dangerous situations to increase chances of survival.
That pack mentality,
That's-
goodness.
And then it turns into, it also is because obviously whenever you get scared, your adrenaline is running, your cortisol, and blood is going to places, like pumping into places. It sounds like something else that we're familiar with.
I think I understand.
Okay. You want to say it?
I think I understand.
No, maybe I don't understand.
The fear chicken.
Also, here's something. Here's something I'm thinking about too. Is like, if especially at like a haunted house, is you're gonna really notice who you trust to protect you. You're gonna go to, because I'm clinging to the biggest fella there too. We're all using this big muscular.
You sure
fella.
you want to
Hang
touch
out for
the big dude who's probably also got the adrenaline running and might just deck
Oh,
you?
you're saying his blood's flowing. And he gets a little brush on the elbow, and he's
Yeah, and he's like,
yeah. I didn't think about that.
I feel like you find out who you can trust the other way too. Like, who's the guy who just bolts and leaves
Yeah,
everyone behind?
That's what
Hey, bolts.
who's the fight or flight? Like,
But we don't care if a guy at a haunted house is running away.
who's
Do we not?
We don't care if, say, one of us got to a haunted house and they were at the back and they were always ready to leave. We don't care about that.
This
We-
collective we is throwing me off a
Misha,
bit.
my
My,
Misha, my.
She's like, we?
Please tell me it's okay that I run. Is it okay?
You're in a chicken suit for a reason. I guess.
Yeah,
That's true.
accurate.
I didn't choose the chicken
Then why
suit.
am I in a
Yes, you did.
ogre?
The chicken suit chose me.
Okay, got it.
What does that say about me being an ogre then?
You're
You're
a
swamp daddy.
creature
I'm a swamp daddy.
who's looking for Fiona.
Thank you. So this also brings me, are there any scary movies that like
Oh.
do like turn you on? Because there's like a list of like the sexiest movies, and I
Oh.
was like, I disagree with some of these a lot.
I really want to hear the list because I more so have a list of just my favorite scary
Right.
movies. I don't really
Not
feel like
attached to
I've-
the horny factor.
no.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's made a major impact on me that way.
Have you seen X?
Wait, as in the new Saw?
No. Okay. That's confusing. Yeah. So it's called X, and it's with the, like, it's going to be a trilogy with like X, Pearl, and like the last one's called Maxine. It's like these people
No.
go, it was on the list because they're like all hot and young and having sex with each other. But then it shows a scene of old people
Okay.
having sex
Camry,
with each
this
other.
was so hot until
This
you
is so
explained the
ageist.
plot
This
too
is
much.
why, yeah. But this was why I was like, this movie is not sex, because the old people are having sex. They're not actual old people. They're just in makeup, obviously, but or, like in real life,
What
they're.
is happening?
Maybe I have seen this one. I've seen a lot of
It
horror
has
movies.
Mia Goth in it,
I think I have actually.
and they are like their old wrinkly bodies are just like sticking to each other, and it really turned me off of the movie.
Oh, I thought this was one you liked.
No,
Oh.
But
this
it
is
was on
one.
the
It was on the
list.
list,
Okay.
and
Oh.
I highly disagree with that
Okay.
movie.
Yeah, that's weird.
Another one was From Dusk Till Dawn, which I haven't actually seen, but I have seen that picture of Salma Hayek.
Mhm.
She's like
Yes.
in like in
Hot.
like a bikini and like just like a bikini, and she just looks literally like the hottest person you've ever seen. So I'm like, yeah,
I
Yeah, the
didn't
way
know
the
that.
way that her hips move in that scene,
yes,
gorgeous.
I didn't
And then
know
she
that
turns
was
into a
horror movie.
monster.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Really cool one.
Oh.
It's a very old movie. You can't say
Listen,
there's a statute
I
of
told you.
limitations
He's
to
like,
spoiler alert.
I haven't seen so many movies. And that one I'll add to the list.
Of course you will.
What?
And I actually disagreed with everything else on the list. I didn't know what
I
those
disagreed
were.
with this entire list.
I'm trying to think what is, like, most of the time
Oh,
I'm just
actually,
scared of
No,
these movies.
they had
not-
Jennifer's Body, and I was like, that's hot because Megan Fox is
Oh,
hot.
that
She's
one.
hot.
Yeah,
She's super
that
hot.
one's a hot one.
And her and Amanda Seyfried like make out at one point. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
they're hot girls.
I guess now we would say that they should make a Medusa movie.
Yes.
They actually, I'm surprised they haven't.
They're overdue for that.
Yeah,
would be
they make movie
so-
of everything else. Now we need a hot Medusa.
Yeah.
Who do you think should play hot Medusa?
Okay, let's say it on 3. Hold on. Who would I say? Okay, I got mine. I
don't have
okay?
one.
Just come up with something. Hurry.
Okay. Yes.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3.
Megan
Margot
Fox.
Robbie. Oh.
What'd you say?
We all said Megan Fox. That's
Wow, how weird.
That's so
Unanimous
crazy.
again.
Megan Fox as Medusa. I love it. Perfect. No notes.
Perfect.
No, really, what did you say?
He said
What's
Margot
up?
Robbie.
Well, I said Margot Robbie, but I meant
She can be Barbie
Megan
and
Fox.
Medusa.
She sure can.
Get a
She
girl who
actually
can do
can.
both. That's what I say.
But yeah, what are your favorite scary movies though?
Mhm.
I really like The Descent.
Okay, that was spooky.
Gojam Asylum.
Okay.
That one's a Korean one on streaming somewhere. I forget which one. And dang, what's the other one? Grave Encounters. Oh my god, so scary.
Okay. I don't think I've seen that.
I don't know any of these,
So
Okay.
good.
but no surprise.
I'm a big Scream girl, as Joe knows, and those do not
Classic.
turn me on. So
I like The Shining because I'm, just boring.
okay,
And I'm a-
Classic
well,
man.
I'm a man.
So
I'm a
we
man.
all agree, scary make horny. Thank you.
Wow. She got it in.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
Swamp Daddy always gets it in, okay?
Right. Misha, again, I've said guest of the year off mic, but I'll say it now. Misha's one of my favorite guests.
I agree.
She brought us
wholeheartedly.
little gifts.
Like even
and
aside from that, this was so fun.
she's fun. Let's plug you. You're on the internet.
I am. I'm on.
How do we find you?
Yes.
I'm on Instagram, Mishamai, YouTube, same handle, Twitter, Mishamai_Hime. I do all the things. I've got a Reddit. I've got the Twitch that I need to revive.
Yeah.
Things like
So
that.
if they find you on the one, and we'll link to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can find me on the many.
Do people ever call you like Misha May?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, that's
That's
crazy. I can't believe
crazy.
people would do that. That's
That's
embarrassing.
honestly.
Yeah, what's
crazy.
even wilder is your other guest being named Misha May.
That's what's weird is before we got on mic, I was like, oh, Misha May's here. And you're like, well, it's actually mine. I was like, oh, I know that. But this couch skeleton goes by Misha May.
He was
That
like, it's
my
not always
confusion.
about you, okay? We're talking about Misha May.
Yeah. Misha May, do
hold
you want
on.
to plug your Instagram? Uh-huh.
Love it.
Oh, he just cussed me out.
So
Again,
clever.
this
Crazy.
episode will be so bad if you listen to it because we've had so many times where we're just looking at each other, but we're in our costumes.
A lot of
and it's,
visual
like, funny.
gags.
So anyway, I've had a blast. Happy Halloween
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
and
Good night.
trick or treat. I don't know.
Happy Halloween to you and yours.
Yeah.
Is this a greeting card now?
I work for
I
Hallmark.
just sign it
Thank
at
you.
the end.
Oh.
And
Sometimes
cut.
the hardest part is
It's
ending.
signing off.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't want to go.
Bye.